Good afternoon. I really want to start by thanking a few people who have shaped my involvement with Ronald McDonald House here in the Bay Area. To Patty Sue Mozart and Margaret Jimenez, thank you for getting me involved in the first place. I could have never imagined back in 2006, when Patty Sue and Margaret invited me to join the board, that this 47-bedroom house at Stanford would grow into the organization it is today. It's just incredible to see what the house has become, which brings me to the next person I need to thank, John Arriaga. When I attended my first meeting as a new board member, I thought I was going to just sit back and listen. Then somehow I found myself immediately in the middle of capital expansion planning. It was clear after my first board meeting that we needed more than 47 rooms. With my background in real estate, I jumped in head first, meeting with leadership about leases and land and building needs. John is the person I called for advice along the way. One day I was talking to him on the phone and he abruptly said, "I've got an idea, I'll call you back." 20 minutes later, he called back and said, "I got it." I said, "You got what?" His response was, "I got you the land next door." That was something that we had been trying to do for the last year with zero success. That one call got Stanford involved, and they would go on to provide the land next door that made it possible to expand to 123 rooms. Because of Stanford and John, the Stanford House more than doubled our capacity to help families. And as if that wasn't enough, John went above and beyond again to name the new Arriaga Family Center. Giving back and making a difference goes beyond financial contributions. It's about relationships you build long-term and being part of something bigger than yourself. Over the last year and a half, COVID has changed everything. Yes, it's been challenging, but seeing how many people have stepped up has really warmed my heart. When we needed help, the community responded. The board responded. The staff responded and kept families housed and fed and safe while risking their own health. And amazingly, we even launched our first program in Oakland because more families needed us. I think it's only natural when you put your time, money, and love into something, you want to share it with your friends and family and community. And that's what I've done. I've spent the last 15 years badgering everyone I know to show up for the kids, because that's what this is all about for me, the kids. They are battling serious illnesses. Their lives are on the line, and as a parent, that's why I talk to people about why they should support Ronald McDonald House. I tell them to think about these parents and what they're having to go through with their kids. The emotional drain of worrying about whether their child is going to make it through this. Their life is as upside down as it could possibly be. How can we not help that child and help that family through it? For 12 years, I chaired the Ronald McDonald House Invitational Golf Tournament and put my all into it. Selling foursomes, finding sponsors, selling raffle tickets, procuring auction items, the whole thing. So when my oldest son Chase came up to me during my final after party as golf chair and said, "Dad, do you want me to take this over?" It was emotional for me and still is. I'm sure that you can imagine as parents what that meant to me. He paid attention to what I had been doing all these years and said, "Hey, I want to do that too." How can it get any better than that? The staff that nominated me for this Outstanding Volunteer Fundraiser Award tell me that I have had a direct hand in raising more than $47 million over the last 15 years. I'm very proud of that. I feel good that I accepted the invitation to join the board, and I feel good about the fact that when I got involved, I got involved. I showed up and wanted to make a difference. And now when I drive by the Stanford House on Sand Hill Road, I think about these last 15 years and what this place has become for so many people, and even back to 1979 when it was just 13 rooms. I'm just totally blown away with what this organization has done, and more importantly, what it will do in the future. And so grateful for my friends and family and colleagues who joined me in supporting this cause. They share heavily in this award. I'd like to encourage everyone to find their place, to find their Ronald McDonald House. It's easy to think you're too busy or can't make a difference. Everyone can find something they can give to financially or otherwise. Be willing to dedicate your time and effort and love for a cause. Consider and define your philanthropy. Find what motivates you and go out and beat all your friends over the head with why they should join you. It will be a touchdown every time. And once again, thank you very much for this award.